Okay, I'm desperately trying to find a PG-13 horror film that's actually incredibly good. This time we had Slender Man, which is based upon the, I guess, internet meme turned internet folklore about, depending on the origin, it's either a tall featureless man, it's a giant shadow, it's a black mass of tentacles attached to a slender body. And this time you have four girls in high school who decide, hey, you know what we should do? We should totes try to summon this occult beast. And they are successful, effectively. But no one believes them because, parents in horror films just don't believe anything their kids are saying. So they all get attacked one by this thing. Or are they being attacked by this thing? There's all mass hallucination. They all have some level of, darkness in their past. So it is enough to kind of put just enough of a, this may or may not be happening aspect to the, it's all PG-13 horror films. If I got a complaint, this film is incredibly dark. And by dark, I mean it seemed like they just walked into a room with a camera and went, should we do more lighting? No, this is good. It's going to feel like you're in a room where there's, like a lamp in the corner, and that's it. But also, too, if you want to do lower budget, doing things in the dark, with more dark actually makes sense. You get to spend less on CGI, makes the character a little bit easier to work with. The focus on the four girls actually is pretty good. They actually get enough development to make you potentially care about them when things start happening, which you don't see very often in horror films. It's more or less, here's the people, here's their stock 2D character, and then watch them, lose. And then try to feel empathy for, when that happens, and then try to enjoy the sole survivor. And this one, a lot of emphasis is put on just the way the girls interact. Which, if you're not a fan of the way current high school students interact, just skip it. For PG-13 horror, it's not bad. They do some really good visuals, and I will say focusing on actually doing a better job on the acting portion is a nice departure. That having been said, there's some good moments, but not enough that I could recommend seeing this unless you're trying to find a good PG-13 horror film, and this one's probably one of the better ones that's out there. So, all in all, for an internet meme turned internet folklore turned movie, I can't tell if this was based upon the stabbings that people said were Slender Man, but it works well enough. And I will say the end soliloquy that you hear about how this thing gained its power is actually pretty good. It's probably one of the better single lines that I've heard in a horror film in quite some time.